I can't reach my legs.
I don't have any legs. Hi guys, welcome back to the Heel Project. We are back with our predictions, our first one since WrestleMania, and it's time for WrestleMania Backlash. Why we're not just going with Backlash, lads, I'm not sure. It's a bit random. Whilst Link is still Googling something, shall we talk about punishments for this one?
So the greatest wrestling match ever was Backlash, wasn't it?
Yeah, but was that not after?
That was our first podcast.
Huh. No, there's one that's there's one that's called the Heel Podcast.
Yeah, the Heel Podcast, number 1. The greatest wrestling match ever, question mark.
Jesus. So for clarification, guys, we were just searching, and we worked out we've been going for a year now.
Well, that video is 10 months old, but we put out a couple of other bits and bobs that were just like rubbish before that, to be fair.
But we've been doing it a year, guys. A year! Yeah!
Hey!
As we're on predictions, we'll talk about our punishments. We're currently in the process of all growing our hair for a year, from WrestleMania to WrestleMania.
It might not look like it.
Yeah, Pete's just isn't growing.
Pete's got his hair.
Pete's just isn't growing. It's mental.
I'm telling you.
This punishment will be us waxing our legs. It sounds like a bit of a
Pete's trimming his hair every day.
Bit of a painful one. So whoever the two losers are, we'll be having to wax one of their legs with a single strip, but the person that will be waxing it will be that person. So it's going to hurt more than having somebody do it.
You say the two losers for the last 2 predictions contests. There's been 3. No. Actually, no. Because I won WrestleMania Night 1.
You did. What was that?
Two of the last 3 predictions, all 3 of them have done it.
Coffee was Night 1, wasn't it?
Coffee was Night 1. Yeah, I won that one. I didn't have to do it.
No,
and it's quite weird considering we were saying that we've never drew predictions. It's never happened, and then 2 and 3 months. So
it was pretty rare. Yeah.
So let's hopefully, to be fair, for the sake of ourselves, let's hope we don't have a draw this weekend.
I think WrestleMania was the one that none of us wanted to draw on as well. Well, we definitely wanted a winner, but hey, that's the one we drew on.
Yeah, it's the one that it's not like punishing. It's gonna be an annoyance for an entire year, and that's where it's gonna be painful.
I mean, there's been a lot happen, you know, in the last month, because it's like 6 weeks between pay-per-views, isn't it, for a change?
And I've watched absolutely nothing, not a single minute of wrestling.
I've watched most of it. Yeah, it's been a lot of filler.
SmackDown with Link.
Because of the fact that it has been 6 weeks, there's been a lot of filler. So there's been a lot of stuff that's just not going to be relevant in the slightest little bit.
So genuinely, the only thing I know is that Charlotte Flair and Jimmy Uso are back, and that's it. Genuinely, that is the only thing I know.
No.
And to
Jimmy
be fair,
Uso only came back last week.
And I saw that pops up on my YouTube feed. But even that, I haven't been watching the YouTube feed from WWE. And that says how little I've been watching wrestling since Mania. And I don't know why. I don't know. I've been enjoying what else we've been doing. I'm enjoying setting up the Pick Your Poisons, guys. And if you haven't been watching the Pick Your Poison, make sure you're watching on Friday. When are we releasing this video?
Friday.
Should we release it before Friday? So that it's on Friday.
Maybe.
So then it's not a past one. And we have our friend Burger Pits on, and it's going to be a good laugh. Last week's one we got absolutely slaughtered, and maybe we're not going to get as drunk as that on that one.
It happened very quickly.
Oh no, we'll probably get as drunk as we did on stream. They just won't continue getting drunk after the stream.
Whilst watching SmackDown.
Whilst watching SmackDown, yeah, that was
silly idea.
Yeah,
I don't really remember SmackDown, if I'm honest.
Gaming and bits and pieces. We've been doing loads of different stuff. So yeah, I've been really occupied with that. It's been really good.
Yeah, it's been good. I must say as well, like, it's obviously once you get past Mania, you've kind of got that lull after Mania.
You burn out a bit.
Yeah, Mania season is very, very full on.
And this year
it was nice just to have that bit of a.
This year was very full on as well, weren't it? The whole week.
But I genuinely am thinking as well this time with the, it's been, like I say, I think it's been 6 weeks since Mania. I think I might be wrong in that. It feels like it's been about 6 weeks.
It's about that.
But it's going to be good to have now, you know, that bit of back into it with a solid pay-per-view that will hopefully carry us forwards and bring us back into the loop going onwards. Because looking at the card for this pay-per-view, it's good. It's a solid looking card. There's some really good matches on paper. There's some really good matches. So who knows?
We shall start with Damian Priest, the Miz Lumberjack match. What happened to Bad Bunny? Bad Bunny's gone, I assume.
He's gone off to do touring and whatnot. Yeah, he's not a wrestler. He was just in for a guest spot.
And it was. I assumed that was the way that he said, right now go do what you do best or something. Triple H said.
Yeah.
And sent him off in a big truck. Go on.
Bunny mobile.
Yeah, I mean he did well. He did like for what Bunny did. What he did well. I must admit, I saw today actually that someone had posted a picture of Damian Priest before his WWE run when he was still known as Punishment Martinez, I think his name was on the Indies. And my God, does he look different?
Really?
So it's something probably worth noting that I think Damian Priest is in his 40s as well. Like most people think he's younger than he is.
I thought he was a lot younger.
Yeah, but honest to God, if you can find the picture, Dan, and put it here.
Yeah, it was on screen when we were talking about it, mate.
Yeah, it's very, very different from what he does now. It's pretty impressive transformation, and congratulations to the guy for doing it because he looks so much better.
I've not seen it, but well done, mate. Well done.
Yeah, big difference. But yeah, so I
Lumberjack match. I'm going to go for Priest. They're obviously trying to push him towards the sort of top level, aren't they? Against the Miz in a Lumberjack match. I'll go Priest.
I'll be honest. It won't hurt either of them either way.
No. Doesn't seem.
The thing is, I'm going to go with Priest just for he needs that win. He's not been in the main shows too long. So, and the Miz, if anyone's going to get put over, Miz can lose a match, come back the next day, and make it even stronger just through his promos.
I think they may have teased ever so slightly. And I think they've teased this for a while, but I think they've teased ever so slightly the breakup of John Morrison and The Miz recently. And I've got a feeling that this could be one more step on that road. You know, Morrison cost Miz the match. I do think that that's probably the way it's going to go, is that Damian Priest is going to go over as well. But will it hurt either way? No, I think they're both destined for bigger things within the company. It's just give it time.
Mm-hmm. The thing is, the Miz has had that run. He's had the titles, and like I said, he'll come out the next day. Do a promo, and it'll just be blow everyone away.
Exactly. Yeah.
So we all gone Priest on that one.
Yep.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Let's jump over to the first. Let's jump to the SmackDown Tag Team Championship. The Dirty Dogs. Since when's that been a thing? The Dirty Dogs, Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode against the Mysterios.
They have been the Dirty Dogs for a while now. Ziggler's had it on his.
Again, they've not been. But even when they've been champions, and they've not even been on the pay-per-views. It's been really.
I think
weird.
that's more the point. Is that even as champions, they've not really been pushed as champions. So who are we facing?
The Mysterios.
I mean, they're taking it. They're taking it.
I think the
Mysterios.
I think so.
They've been pushing it for a long time that there's going to be the first father and son tag team champions, and I think that's what's going to happen. I also think that they're going to lose it pretty sharpish to another tag team which has recently reformed together, which I'm sure we'll mention. In fact, you've already mentioned that Jimmy's just come back, so the Usos are back. I think the Usos are going to become the heel tag team champions, and make Roman's stable even stronger.
Yeah,
that's my prediction.
I think that would be a thing of wonder.
Well, and it makes more sense because it will be a heel tag team, and they're not going to take it from a heel tag team in Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode. So it makes more sense to put it onto the Mysterios for a short period.
A little bit of history.
They get to take it from a face team.
I'm going to go for the Mysterios just for the simple reason is I am fed up of having Ray have the longest retirement announcement ever, because he had his retirement night against Seth Rollins when the IAB stuff was being done. He was retiring that night,
He was retired before that as well. Like it's I don't get it.
I mean, let's not forget that Ray is what, like 48, something like that.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's still young enough to go in terms of a lot of wrestlers. It's just that Ray does a lot of high flying stuff that he can't do, and he's very injury prone because of the fact that he does a lot of high flying stuff that he can't do anymore.
I've only recently found out that the reason that Edge came back was a lockdown to Rey Mysterio. Didn't know. So the whole Edge coming back and him actually having like a bit of physique about him, like he never had like abs or anything like that back in the day. But he's been sticking strictly to a diet that Ray's been on. Ray told him this company that do the meal plans and the whole meals, and Edge just sticks religiously to it, and he managed to make his comeback based off of that, because it's essentially why he did it. Is why he asked him for that, what he eats, because Ray had done a similar thing. He'd sort of made a comeback at an older age into WWE and looked in probably better shape when he made his comeback in the Rumble than he did sort of towards the end of his last 10
his
years.
physique-wise definitely look better.
So
the thing is with Ray,
sense.
You kind of want to see Ray carry on. You don't want to see him phase out. He's always been that big thing. So let him have his title run. Let him give up after they lose the belts, and that's it.
Big pop. Take off the mask. Give it Dominic. Bugger off.
Yeah.
I'd actually like to see them have Dominic take the mask, Dominic become a heel, and we end up with Ray being like a sneaky manager heel. Because obviously his size as well, it'll be similar
Ray's
to.
never been heel ever.
No, but there's always time, and we've thought from the start that Dominic looks like he could go that way quite soon, to be honest with you, because he's not the same size as his dad. He's bigger than his dad.
Dominic's definitely got the heel ability in him. I mean,
which is why it could be interesting.
Go back and just play on the fact that he's Eddie's kid and whatnot.
Yeah.
We'll stick to being on SmackDown, and we will go into the Bianca Belair Bayley match. I think we all knew that this was coming as soon as the Mania match was finished, that we'd end up with either Bayley or we'd end up with Bayley and Sasha as her next match.
I'm still disappointed in this.
How so?
So Bayley didn't get a big enough role in Mania, in my opinion, at all. Like,
correct.
She definitely should have been a bigger part. She's been such a big part in the last couple of years that.
Well, she's been
last year especially.
Yeah.
She pretty much carried the WWE through the beginning of the lockdown era with their stuff.
Well, she's pretty much carried the women's division.
Amazing. So yeah, I was kind of disappointed that she got such a little role at Mania, and then this match is. We know she's losing, in my opinion, and I don't like it. Sorry, I like Bianca Belair. I'm quite happy that she's champion, but I don't like seeing Bayley losing.
So the SmackDown Women's Championship, I think we'll see a few more different champions this year than we did in the last year. So we'll see Bianca, and I can see us maybe having three, maybe four different people throughout the sort of, maybe even between now and December, to be honest with you. But I don't think Bianca's losing it on this one. I think the idea is the SmackDown's women's division isn't awful. The Raw women's division isn't awful. They just need to, I don't know, they need to give it that little G up and that little step up again, don't they? Because it's been lacking a little bit for a while. But yeah, I'm gonna go Bianca. I think all the build up to her becoming champion, it's too early. It's too early to take it off of her already.
It reminds me of when The Fiend got the title, and anyone he was going against, him and Roman. Bianca Belair got that title, and it's no one she's going up against is going to lose. If they do, it's just going to destroy it. They done it with The Fiend. They gave The Fiend title. Everyone wanted it, like Bianca Belair did. They turned around, he took a loss to Goldberg, and it was like just destroyed the whole character, the whole build up, the run, everything.
I wouldn't say it destroyed it, but it certainly knocked it back.
It definitely damaged him a lot.
Unnecessary.
And I think if they done it with Bianca Belair now losing, really, you're just going to destroy all that build up, all the hype you've put behind her. But it's to then Bayley go over like that, and it's going to make Bayley look. I wouldn't say weak, but
saying that, The Fiend's next loss after Goldberg was Orton?
Yeah.
At Mania this year?
Yeah.
After Goldberg?
Which was
Oh yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
maybe.
which if that would have been the Fiend's first
I
loss,
was thinking Seth, but Seth didn't beat him.
I don't think he did. No.
Not.
No, that ended in a no contest.
Yeah, it
didn't
wasn't. Yeah, that was a bad one. That wasn't counted as a Seth win, did it?
Technically, Roman beat him because it was a triple threat match, but he pinned.
It's just.
Strowman,
I think
so.
it's just. It's,
I think we've
too
got
many
very
people
off
having someone build up like Bianca did, and then it's going to be Bianca, but it's just annoying that you're going to put in over people like Bailey, and they're going to get battered.
Yeah, well, I'm hoping.
I did go very off topic. Sorry.
I'm hoping that we push. They push. So sort of those what I was mentioning, Bailey, Sasha. They're sort of main two on the SmackDown's roster at the minute, and it's good to have that third extra person, similar to what they've got on Raw actually. Going are about the title and will always be around the title.
I'd love to see someone like Sasha get involved, and there be no clear winner. Try and set up a future so no one gets hurt. It carries a storyline on, something like that maybe. But
so we've all gone. Have we all gone Bianca on that one though?
Bianca's going to walk away with the title.
Yeah. So we're all matched up for all of them so far.
Oh dear.
Yay! This is the most pointless video ever. It's just
Well,
all saying, "Well, let's both rack both legs." Yeah.
We've still got 3 more matches to go according to this. We are obviously filming this. This will come out before SmackDown, so this is filmed before SmackDown. So there might be another one added, but who knows? We're up to 6 already, so I'd be surprised. There might be an added stipulation to maybe one of them, like one of the men's titles or something, potentially. So we'll see. But the next match, we will go. Yeah, we'll round out SmackDown this time because we always seem to end up on Roman. We all go Roman, and I think we're all going to go Roman now, aren't we?
I don't want to go Roman. I don't want to go Roman. I really don't want to go Roman. I'm going to, but I don't want to.
How excited are we though that
Cesaro's
has the title?
I'm so excited for Cesaro to be on the title picture.
I lied. I watched a bit about Cesaro because I watched somebody really praising WWE for their camera work on Cesaro beating down Roman and Jay, and then Jimmy then having to make a decision whether he was coming in to help Jay because Jay had just left him to go and help Roman, even though Jimmy had told him not to. And I saw somebody praising the camera work on that. They actually told quite a good story. I think it was based on the fact of Blood and Guts or something that with the Chris Jericho.
Yeah, people obviously taking the
people do
Look
that
how
thing.
good we are at camera work, but you're terrible at camera work.
It was a bit like that,
Yeah,
but I did see that. So yeah, we're all going Roman then. Yeah,
I was tempted to go for a Cesaro DQ maybe, but no, I'm going to go Cesaro. I'm going to go Roman.
I don't want it to be Roman.
I really thought maybe
I
a
really
DQ
want Cesaro to win. I've never wanted Cesaro to win more, ever.
and you really want Cesaro to win all the time.
I do.
I really thought you would go for a DQ win, Link.
No, I think Cesaro's got the power to overpower Roman, so there is that.
I just thought maybe an Uso beatdown that will cost Roman the win, but keep him the title.
Change my mind. I'm going Cesaro just for entertainment purposes, guys. Just for entertainment purposes. I'm willing to win.
Do you know what, Dan? I hope you win. I would rather wax my legs and have Cesaro as the champion.
The thing is, Cesaro can still win because of count out. But I'm just going to say a Cesaro win, and it's not. Yeah, Cesaro win, not count out. DQ. Sorry, I meant.
He won't be walking away with the title.
No, but I'm saying Cesaro win.
Yeah, DQ. I totally get that.
And it for entertainment purpose for you guys.
And to be fair, if it was,
it doesn't fit Roman's character. Roman's character is stack and pin and win.
No, but it also fits Jimmy coming into the play now that
Jimmy costing Roman the win, and that will carry on the storyline.
Who knows?
Maybe, yeah. I guess we'll find out on Sunday.
That's exactly how wrestling works, mate. Well done. Right.
We have to watch it.
The two triple threats, both on Raw, bit odd for the titles. We'll start with Rhea, Asuka, Charlotte. Cause I don't know, actually. I think this is the one that... I was going to say this is the one I think we all go the same sort of way.
So I would assume that the money would probably be on Rhea for most people.
Most people, yes. So
I'm also saying that Charlotte is a very good shout, because this could be a case of Charlotte was supposed to win the title at Mania, but wasn't able to be in the match, and this is the way to put it back onto Charlotte.
Which is
without Rhea taking the loss.
Which is what I was saying to you guys during Mania a few times about the whole Rhea covering her spot, then we'll do it if they went a different way. It means that Rhea, they obviously want Rhea at the top, but have we got Rhea on the title just so Charlotte can beat her? I think we probably.
I think. I don't
know. I don't
actually know. I'm going to go
Charlotte.
I'm going to go Charlotte, and I'm going to say she's going to pin Asuka, not Rhea, though.
I think that's
make
reasonable.
Asuka submit. It's going to be over Asuka. But what I will also add is the internet is going to go absolutely insane because they seem to hate Charlotte Flair, which is so unjust because she's probably one of the hardest working and best female wrestlers in the world today.
I rate her
genuinely. There are very few female wrestlers that can do what Charlotte Flair does. Full stop. Bianca Belair being one. But they're very, very few.
So who are you going for, Link?
He's
I'll
on
go for Charlotte.
Pete, go on.
Go on, then.
No, mate. I've gone for entertainment purposes. I think I deserve to go last on this one. I did the entertainment on Cesaro. Go on.
It's not the worst punishment in the world. And I've been thinking, I've changed my mind about 4 times.
You're not going to
Just while you were talking.
It's a close one. It's a close one.
Charlotte's always going to be relevant, no matter what.
She is.
Yeah, she could be mid-card. She could do pre-show and she'll still be relevant. Asuka's the hottest thing at the minute in female wrestling. She's like well over. She's got the boost. No, she's got the biggest boost.
Do you mean Rhea?
Yeah, sorry, Rhea.
Okay.
She's got the biggest boost. No, I'll tell you why. I'm going to go for Asuka. Because I really think if they don't put a belt,
Rhea Ripley it is then.
No, I really think. Do you remember we was watching NXT in your house?
Rhea this time.
Asuka.
Just for the record, that's the one with the multicolored hair.
Right.
Just so we're clear.
Do you remember in your house that we watched them? They come out with a title that we was like,
rather not.
We didn't think that was going to happen. I'll tell you why. Rhea's going to be over no matter what. Charlotte's going to be over no matter what. Put the title on Asuka, make her relevant still. Because if she loses this, she's going to be going down and down and down.
It's not a bad point, to be fair, Pete. It does make sense.
I get
the other two are always going to be over.
I get the logic.
I just feel like she's a really good wrestler still, and if they make her lose this, she's going to be doing nothing. There's no tag team for her at the minute.
I get the logic, but I don't think they care.
So for me, I think Rhea's going to win, and Rhea will pin Asuka, and then we'll get Charlotte versus Rhea next.
I think it'd be cool, but it just worries me what they're going to do with Asuka next.
Because Asuka should be in this realistically anyway, because she lost. What? Ah, he likes blurry turtles. Look how in focus he is, but the turtles aren't.
You like bad green screens.
You like bad green screens.
I like turtles.
I like turtles.
So we've all gone different there then, boys. I wasn't actually expecting that one, so that's good. And we will round off with the other Raw match, the WWE Championship, Bobby, Drew, Braun. See, I can't work this one out. So Bobby is obviously on a storming streak recently. At the same time, part of it to me has always felt like we've stick the title on Bobby now because he never had it on his first run when they probably wanted him to. And that keeps coming back in my head. Is that going to come into play and we see Drew either win or we get Braun winning?
I think Bobby's going to continue as champion and we're going to get Braun versus Braun versus Drew coming out of it to get them off into their own program. That's my opinion.
Where's Sheamus been recently, by the way? Has he been about?
Sheamus is the United States champion.
Of course he is.
Open challenges.
Of course he is.
Which, in my opinion, the open challenge for Sheamus is probably going to get answered by John Cena at some point and bring him back in.
And we actually have an actual tables match, which they do a bit better, rather than Sheamus.
Because I think
accidentally winning the title.
I think Cena's back soon. I genuinely think.
Have you seen all the stuff he's putting out constantly? Yeah, he's back soon.
Which I'm not upset about.
A US title
like
run
Cena.
to come back as a US titles challenger would be a perfect way.
Also, it shows that he's not above everybody else. He ain't going to come back for a title match, but he's like a main title. But he's worthy of a title match anyway, just because he is John Cena.
I think he's shown that in the past as well, that he's willing to go lower down on the card nowadays to put people over and to build up new stars. Like he's the originator really of the United States Open Challenge matches.
Yeah.
And they were absolutely fantastic. Which is where Pac got his start, who's now over in AEW as Adrian Neville when he came over and did the one with Cena. A load of other stars came.
But also that's where through Kurt. That's actually how John started, wasn't it?
Kurt Angle's open challenge.
Yeah,
Kurt's open challenge. Yeah.
So I could see it if Sheamus is going down that route. So yeah,
it's gonna happen, and it's gonna be no one's coming out, no music hits. Sheamus starts laughing, all of a sudden Cena's music hits, and the place will go nuts.
Yeah, and even Seth was an open challenge acceptor at one point. Kevin Owens came in for Cena's open challenge. That's where that rivalry started.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I can't see
got a big part of that open challenge history, and I think that's probably where that's going to.
It makes sense.
I can't see him taking the belt off Lashley at the minute.
I think it's staying on Lashley, and I think it should stay on Lashley as well. I think he's been an absolutely phenomenal champion.
I think we need to see something different than Drew and Lashley for a little while.
The only thing that concerns me is that WWE aren't doing too well in the ratings at the moment with Raw. A lot of fans are turned off from Raw at the moment, and I kind of worry that they blame it on people because that's not, knee-jerk reaction. It's the champion's fault. Let's get someone else in there.
And it's not been unheard of.
It's not
so
exactly. But I worried about that. But at the same time, if they do that, they're putting it on Drew. But I personally want to see Lashley retain, and I think I will see Lashley retain.
Yeah. I think if anything, they're gonna.
I'm still having an hour in.
I still think they really, really want, and I definitely never happen, but they still really want Bobby and
Brock. Yeah.
Oh, Bobby wants that to happen as well. It's one of
I think it'd be brilliant.
Yeah.
The issue is if we end up with, like you said, the Drew Braun going apart, what are they then left with to face Bobby?
I think one will come back, but I think they need to just separate Braun and Drew for a little. Braun and Drew and
Drew.
Bobby, yeah, all of them for a little bit. They need to. It's the same match every single pay per view.
So tag team name, isn't it, Brew?
He's tired of it.
Brew. And it's a new tag team name.
Oh, go on! I'll play it again. I'll go for Drew, even though it makes very little sense. I'm gonna go with the Drew win.
Well, like I said, no, it doesn't make little sense. Like Drew is the obvious choice if it's not going to be Lashley. Like he's the face in the situation. He's the only other person that would make sense. It doesn't make sense to put the title on Braun. Braun's the one that would be completely out there, just like nah.
Yeah, that's why it then makes sense having Drew in the match still if Braun's going to take the title because then he can pin Drew.
The only reason I didn't put it say Drew is because I couldn't work out where it was going to go next.
Yeah,
that was the only reason.
And I'll go Drew because I'm struggling to see which, if they end up like you said with Drew Braun. Yeah, no, I'll stick with Drew. And then that sort of rounds us out.
I will mention though at this point that WWE seems to have a bit of a reliance on the triple threat at the moment. Obviously, we had the triple threat at Mania. We've got the triple threat. We've got two triple threats here. It's getting a bit silly.
They do
probably give that a rest.
They do this a lot.
Although this is Wrestlemania Backlash.
Yeah, it is
stupid. It's just Backlash. It's just Backlash,
it's
guys.
Backlash. I
can't wait till WrestleMania SummerSlam. Isn't it WrestleMania?
What?
Hell in a Cell.
Do you know what I'm
Have you
looking
ever seen WrestleMania Royal Rumble?
Boys, I'm excited when I can cut my hair at WrestleMania.
I'd about to say technically.
Hold on, it's
we did
WrestleMania.
say-
So I cut my hair.
We
Yeah.
did say we was going to wait until WrestleMania before we could cut hair again.
We just didn't
so-
say which WrestleMania.
Dan, can you just go back to every other video and edit in the word backlash after WrestleMania?
No.
No, we actually said for a year, so it's
Yeah,
irrelevant
yeah.
regardless.
But yeah, so that rounds us out, guys. I got a feeling I'm going to lose this one, but it's just going to be a case of whether we end up with the draw or just the one of you joining me.
I'd like to win this.
Yeah, it's not going to be a
I
nice one.
don't want to wax back legs.
This is
No,
going to be
I'll
worse
do it.
than the horseradish and some of the other ones
Don't
we've
wanna
done.
do it.
I'd like to win this one just so Link don't.
I can't reach my legs.
I don't have any legs.
My
On
legs
that
are
note,
way down there somewhere, so...
please, guys, make sure you go and watch Pick Your Poison on Friday night.
Night.
Yeah, I don't know when this will come out. It'll either come out Thursday or Friday. But yeah, 9 p.m. on Friday, twitch.tv/The Heel Project. We will have our friend Burger Pits on. You can come over and help get us very drunk.
Again.
Again, and we'll be talking a lot of things. And all I'm going to say, just in case he ends up watching this, be ready, Burger.
And all I'm going to say is peace.
Yeah.
Adios.
I like turtles!